Hi, everybody. It's Rose Thorne. So I was busy all day, all night yesterday doing reacts to Foodie Beauty because she just wouldn't quit going live. And I finished up my last react video at literally like 3 in the morning. On top of that, I did a live chat with Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel. So those of you that might be interested in watching that, you can go to the Foodie Beauty Reaction channel and maybe catch the replay. It was a lot of fun, very hilarious. But yeah, I was busy all day doing reacts to Foodie, and I didn't know how many that she'd be doing today. She did a total of 2 so far. The night's not done yet, so she might add 2 more to the list. But she did the one that's in front of me right now, and there's another one. The other one is the latter one from the earlier part of the day, but I'm starting with this one first because the first one, she plays music, and if you're a YouTuber and if you're looking to monetize your content, you have to be very, very, very careful playing stuff in your stream or on your video that might be monetized. So there are parts of that video where Chantal is in her car and she turns on the music, and that's a really quick way to get your material copyright claimed or copyright striked or demonetized. So I'm not wanting to deal with that yet. So I'm going to start with this smaller, simpler stream. So in this one, Foodie, she hasn't gone home yet. She hasn't been home yet. She's still wearing the same clothes that she was wearing when she went over to Natter's, when she went shopping. She has not been home to take a shower or change her clothes. And apparently she's in the woods and thinking about writing a love song. Imagine that. Foodie writing a love song. But, the vibe that I'm getting from this video is she went over to Natter's, they partied, they smoked out, maybe they did something other than the smoke. He got all that he wanted with the food and the drugs, and the morning after, it's a whole different vibe. The morning after is when, the party's over and it's time to tip the waitresses and the bartenders and go home. And Foodie hasn't gone that yet. She's not gone home. She just wanted, I guess, to drive around and maybe hoping that he'll call her to come over or something. I'm not sure, but she's just not wanting to go home. So here she is driving around. She's in the dark. She's in the woods, and she's doing another freaking live stream. So let's sit in on this one and see what she has to say, shall we?
Oh, hi. Hmm. Hi, guys. I don't know what I'm doing in the middle of nowhere, but I like this place. Nobody knows where I am. It's just me and the wilderness. And it's just me in the wilderness. And
It's really sad that she's finding peace and tranquility out in the woods, which there's nothing wrong with that, man. Nature's great. I love nature. I love taking walks out in the woods and by rivers and streams and beaches. I love that. But I think for Foodie, she's not really much of a nature lover. It's just the fact that her home is so putrid and filthy that she cannot feel peaceful there. But if she went home and cleaned, she would have that peace and tranquility. But her house is basically a landfill.
I like it that way. And I got inspired, and I'm writing a song, and you're gonna think it's cringe, but why are you never home?
I cannot picture Foodie as someone that can write a good song. And I certainly can't picture her singing it. Hey, I'm all for artistic people, creative people. If you're artistic, you're creative, you get inspiration, you want to create things, do things, dream big. I love that. I love that. But Foodie over there writing a love song, are you serious? Really?
I am. I am home. I just not right this moment. Oh,
You know, it blows my mind that she went over to Natter's and she knew she was going to be staying the night, or at least being over there for quite a while, and she doesn't have the good sense to just pack a bag with some fresh, clean clothes and some toiletries to clean up with, and after a while look at him and go, "Can I take a shower before I go home?" I'm sure he would be very happy to let her, you know, and that way she's not going home in the same dirty, filthy, stinky clothes that she's had on for 2 days.
I don't want to say it. The floating head. Hi, Raquel.
She's probably driving around the dark and doing this live stream because the darkness hides the fact that she's probably filthy and dirty because she hasn't bathed. She's still got the same dirty clothes on. And she and Natter sat up last night till wee hours in the morning doing chemicals, and you know she's got to look rough.
There's only 200, not even 200 people here.
Look at her complaining about the number of people. Oh, there's only 200 people here. Chantal, it's late at night. It's late at night. It's Sunday night. Tomorrow is Monday morning. People got to get up in the morning and go to work. They don't have time to sit there and watch you till like 6 in the morning, dude.
Got a soda. So the lyrics, I have a tune for it, but the lyrics are, someone told me that you love me. Come on, baby, come and show me. I'm so broken and I'm lonely. I'd do anything for you. I don't know. It's like,
I give that a thumbs
it's like
down.
I'm trying to write like a love song. I call this.
How about actually be in love first? Have a real loving relationship first? Love yourself first. And then once you love yourself first and take care of yourself, then you know what love is and you can describe it properly rather than the toxic financial situationship you got going on with Natter. How about that?
Song pathetic. Do you think that's a good name for
Well,
it?
that's a very appropriate song for you right there.
Chubby Moose! You just threw up. BG, where were you all this time?
I got an appropriate song for Foodie. How's this for a song title? You always get what you pay for, and you don't get anything unless you work for it. I think that'd be a good song for her. What do you guys think?
Perfect name. Rachel, my house is spick and span. No, it's not.
You are a liar, ma'am. You haven't even been home to clean yet, so how can it be spick and span? Unless you hired housekeepers to do all the dirty work while you were away.
Anyways, I have till Monday, so don't worry, okay?
Oh, she just sat there and lied. She lied. What did she just say? She said, "My house is spick and span." Then she followed that up with, "Well, I have until Monday." Well, what do you need until Monday for? Right? You just said your house is spick and span, so why is it a talking point then? Big old liar.
You're gonna get your friggin' video tomorrow. I wrote an entire friggin' huge essay in a night. It was torture. I swear to God, it was like Dante's seventh layer of hell. But I did it. And if I can do that, I can clean up melted carrots in like an hour and a half. If I really put my ass to it.
Okay, wait a second. So, for those who are curious about what she's talking about with melted carrots, This is a reference to the earlier live stream, which I haven't covered yet, which I'm going to after this one. So Foodie was talking about how her house is so putrid that Pete's actually called her or texted her, telling her that there was a bag of melted carrots sitting on the countertop. Carrots are vegetables. How do they liquefy? I heard that in DC Media Girls live stream. She was talking about that, and I about lost my breakfast. That's nasty. So she's got melted carrots in her house, and her house is spick and span. No.
Saving myself from getting blocked because I can't watch that little bull crap without saying something. Ah! I have a busy day tomorrow.
You just said your house is spick and span, so why you got a busy day tomorrow? Keep your story straight, Chantal.
It's not that hard. Do you like my song? What alleyway am I? I'm hiding. I'm hiding. You won't even know if I show you where I am. Look at this. Right? Well, you might. That's snow, everybody.
So I don't know exactly where Foodie is because it is so dark, but she said she's out in the woods. Didn't Foodie say she's got allergies? Now, I don't remember Foodie saying that she took an antihistamine to prevent any kind of allergy reactions. So, Miss, I've got allergies over there that seem to go periodically. They come and go whenever she arrives over at Natter's. That's when they appear and disappear, is before and after her visits. She's out in the woods where all the weeds and stuff are. So, no reaction? Nothing? Yeah, interesting.
Well, it is hard for me. I'm lazy, I'm pressed, I'm fat. I hate cleaning. I haven't fully grown up yet. Is that enough reasons for you why I haven't done it yet? And they're all lame, I know, but I know I have to do it. I'm not even mad at you guys for giving me shit about it anymore. Seriously. Because I do it. So I anger myself, but I just feel like I needed to escape. Like literally.
I thought that's what you were doing when you went over to Natter's. In the live stream that I covered before this one, you went to the store, you got groceries, you made sure to stock up on pre-rolls, which you smoke with Natter. While you were out shopping, you said the amount of pre-rolls that you got would last you 2 days. I guess they're all gone now. So I thought you went over to Natter's to escape from your dirty house and your dirty life. So you went over to his house and spent the night, and you're escaping again? Make it make sense.
I don't know anyone else who does this. Literally escapes when they need to. I don't even know what the hell I'm escaping from all the time. ADHD, it says some. Uh, uh,
Everybody's saying in the chat right now, why don't you just hire someone to clean your house? Why not just hire somebody to clean your house? I mean, that wouldn't that make sense? If you know you're a lazy person and if you hate housekeeping, if it's not your thing, if you're making 12 grand a month, you can afford a housekeeper or two. You can afford it once or twice a week to kind of at least keep the mess under control. And Foodie won't do it because either she's too prideful or too embarrassed because the mess is just that bad, because she doesn't want somebody walking in and kind of looking at her funny. But I got news for you, Foodie. There's a lot of people looking for work right now that, even as nasty as your house probably is, I'm sure they wouldn't mind cleaning it up if you paid them right. So get over your pride and just keep the house clean. If not for yourself, do it for your pets. They deserve a clean, healthy environment.
Too prideful to hire someone. Yeah, a little bit. You know. Oh my God, no. If I had kids to clean up after, yeah, there's no way I could do it. You're right. You can't escape yourself. That's true. That's really deep. That's really deep. That's true. Well, in that case, I just burnt my mouth on my coffee. Ow! Sorry, Lambo.
Foodie makes a life of escaping from life, and she could have the best life ever. But all she does is escape, 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 escape. Bees, 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 escape, escape, escape. What the heck is she escaping from? If you live that kind of life where you're making all kinds of money and your life could be anything you want it to be, and your life is so miserable that all you're doing is escaping from it, there's a problem. And the only way to make that problem go to away is to solve it.
Oh, Chantel, I love you. Can't get a notification. Sorry, flush in excess. Whatever, gingerbread loaf.
Okay, so Gingerbread Loaf made a comment in the chat saying, the only thing your day consists of is editing Natter's channel and being back to his house by curfew. Well, you know what, Gingerbread? You're not wrong saying that, but you did leave a few things out, ma'am or sir. I don't know if you're a ma'am or a sir, but you forgot the parts where she's running to Starbucks and stargazing. You're forgetting the parts where she's going to fast food joints and getting absolutely excited to eat fast food, and sitting by the phone and waiting for him to call or text and let her know that she's got permission to come over and, hook him up with the drugs and the food. That's basically her life. Is if he calls and says, "Come on over, I need to do a video, I need you to film, I need you to edit, I need you to buy me some drugs, I need you to buy me some food." She's basically at his beck and call, not the other way around. And if she's not there doing all of that, then she's at home basically pouting, waiting for him to call. It's just absolute madness.
Real life you don't have to escape from. That's true. I don't want to turn the light on. I look like Sabrina. So that's why I'm in the dark. Plus, the dark is calming. Like, I might just honestly just have a nap here. There's not a single soul for miles and miles. Yeah, nobody around. You could easily poop here and no one would know. We saw your hair yesterday. It doesn't get any worse. What? Yes, it does. It could be completely gone. Maybe don't nap. We don't want to witness a murder, ma'am.
Yeah, and Foodie went over to Natter's house, and even at the start of the live stream, her hair looked awful, completely awful. Not just because she ran out of her hair fibers, which makes me scratch my head because the money that she's making every month, she has enough money for hair fibers. She made sure to have money to get the green for her and Natter, but not spending money on the hair fibers, even though she's a YouTuber and maybe she should take some pride in the way she looks on camera and make sure she has the things she needs for that. But she went over to his house and her hair was so greasy and dirty and disgusting. It was literally stiff, stiff as a board, wouldn't even move. You could see the patches on her scalp where she didn't have the hair fibers. And between that and the greasy, nasty, overly dirty hair, it was a disaster. It really, really was. It was horrible. Not only that, but because they were streaming off of, I believe it was Natter's phone. There were no filters. You could see the difference in the way she looked without those filters. It was shocking.
Yeah, my doors are locked. It's a little creepy, honestly. Who's projectile vomiting where? What's a what? uh, I honestly would have shaved my head if my clippers were charged. If the clippers were charged.
Foodie, there's a fantastic invention and it works. It's called scissors. If you want to get rid of all your hair, get some scissors and get to work. It'd probably be a much needed improvement. Honestly, I think the whole thing would be a look for you. I mean, you might as well shave off all the hair because it would be such a look for you if you did. And just start wearing some wigs. The wigs would look nice as long as you took care of the wigs. But I think you just get it over with. Shave all the hair off or cut it short, get a wig and be done with it. A nice wig would be a lot cheaper than buying all those hair fibers, which get everywhere.
I swear I would have. That's really not good. No, no, no. Too impulsive with the clippers. Oh man. Bald over mullet. Someone commented that.
For those that did not see the live last night, or maybe you watched my react and you remember, Chantal turning her head to the side and you could see just the amount of hair that she's lost. And I feel the reason that she's lost so much hair is because of her diet. Uh, 3 or 4 years ago, her hair did not look like that. I know some of it might have to do with hormones and not taking the medications she's supposed to. I think she's supposed to be taking HRT, but between the lack of HRT and the malnutrition, because yes, she eats a lot of fast food, but there's no nutrition in it. She's losing hair like crazy, and I don't know if it's ever coming back. But it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. Those big old bald patches. It was bad.
Last night when we were on stream. Two mullets.
It looked last night. It looked like Natter hadn't just threaded her hairline, but patches of her head. I mean, it looked exactly like that. Like he just gotten mad at her and threaded half her head.
Please don't take a nap in the strange darkness. All right, I won't. I'm not gonna take a nap. Laura. Hi, Darth Vader. No, I'm in the middle of nowhere with just a Coke and my phone. At least it's charged. Sorry, but this isn't normal. You need to get professional help ASAP. You're getting worse. I'm not. Well, yeah, know what? Maybe I am getting worse.
My money is on the fact that Natter told her to get gone, to get out of his face and just go somewhere, go home. And she just doesn't want to go home. She's still holding on to this hope that he'll give her a call and a text and tell her to come right back. And that's why she's not going home. She's just waiting around, sitting in the middle of nowhere in the dark with her phone, waiting. Pathetic.
Anyway. Oh my god. What the freaking hell? Hi, Capricorn Fairy. Impulsive, distracted, frustrated, difficult in nature, struggles with addiction. Oh, hell no. No way. Looks like alopecia. Destination insanity? Oh, gosh. Anyways, I guess I'm gonna start driving. No, I'm not hiding from bees. Why would I hide from bees? I'm hiding from everything, maybe even my. But you're right, I can't hide from myself. I'll be alright.
Gambit Jones in the chat says she is hiding from responsibilities. Amen. That's exactly it. She's hiding from responsibilities.
You ever just need to go for a long drive? I don't know, like long drives for me?
But you're not driving though. You're not driving. You're just sitting on this side of the road or near a forest and just sitting there in the dark doing a live stream talking to people. You could do that at home, but you're not. You're in the car in the dark where it doesn't make sense.
In the middle of nowhere? Really help my mood. Honestly, they do. I'm hiding from responsibility. Are you having a nervous breakdown and have you got the emergency tray of biscuits? No. Jamaica is not off, e.g. Why would I tell her that?
Jamaica is not off because she didn't get started with it to begin with. It was just talk. It was just talk. Anybody that might be a VIB or Chantal supporter, don't know if you're coming here and watching my video. Maybe you're somebody brand new to her channel. And if you are, let me just fill you in on a few things you don't know. Chantal's famous for talking about things, but she never follows through with them. We've heard a whole list of things she wanted to do and she was supposed to do and never got done. She's always talking about schedules and lists, and I got to make a schedule and I've got stuff to do. And let's see, talked about going to the weekend concert. We heard about that for quite a while, didn't we? All of us that have been watching Chantal for a bit kept hearing about the weekend concert. First, she said she wanted to get the special VIP tickets, which cost over a grand. And then that changed to the $500 tickets. And then that changed to the cheap seats. And then she actually had the gall to ask her members to buy her the tickets. But she talked about the concert with no actual work towards actually doing it. And then we heard about Jamaica before. That never happened. I mean, then she talked about the moving in with Natter to the log cabin. That didn't happen. So Chantal is famous for bringing up things on her channel and making it seem like she'll follow through, and she never even gets started. Oh, and I forgot the biggest one, Euro beasing, going to Europe. That didn't happen either. So as far as the list of things that Chantal has talked about that has never happened, the list is long. And the things she actually does is pretty much non existent.
It is not.
It is too. You had no intention of going to Jamaica, no intention at all. You were just talking about Jamaica as a deflection point because a lot of people were coming on your channel. They don't like Natter. They want you away from Natter. They don't want to hear about him. They don't want to see him. Yet you insist on putting him in people's faces, talking about him, mentioning him, going to see him. And the more you do it, the more people get angry. And when they get angry, they leave comments on your community posts, on your videos. They downvote your videos, which irritates you. So to introduce a positive talking point, you started talking about Jamaica. And look how quickly that disappeared. You don't really talk about Jamaica anymore. It's now it's all about Natter again. And I love the comment that somebody in our chat just mentioned. So Holly W says, so Natter gets edited videos with at least a modicum of effort, and we get parking lot and dark desert highway videos. Chantal, come on, dude. Yeah, all you VIPs that are paying your $5 a month and you're watching her videos and she's getting money for both of those things. I'd be taking her to task for that too. You're paying your $5 a month, like special treatment. You're the members, right? And what does your $5 a month get you? You get to talk in her chat. That's basically it. You're paying to talk to Chantal. And she doesn't even have the good grace to give you an edited video once in a while. And she can't even use the excuse of, well, I don't have time. She's got nothing but time. She chooses to do live streams for her channel because she wants to be on her channel and get the memberships and get the views. But she can't be bothered to put a simple 15 to 20-minute video of interesting content out there for you. But she'll run over to Natter's house and spend all night making a video, editing a video for him. I'd be complaining about that if I were y'all, because that's just not right.
I don't feel hungry, Brooke. I don't feel hungry. Why is my seat so far back? Can I come closer? Oh, there we go. Peaks vibes. Hi, Nashi. My hair looks fluffy.
I just had a thought. Maybe the reason why Chantal is sitting in the dark and starting her live stream in the dark on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere, she basically spent all day and all night getting high with Natter. Maybe she's just sitting in the dark and doing her live stream in the dark so nobody can see her eyes to see how high she still might be. Because she knows if she's high driving, she can get in trouble for that.
ADHD assessment. The screen was. I'm in the dark. No, Bonita. I don't have an inspection. Purple drink on ice. Hi.
That's funny because in one of the live streams that I covered, she clearly said she did. She said she had an inspection and that's why she had to clean. Now she's walking that back. Another lie. Why else would Foodie be in a hurry to clean her house if not for something important? Clearly there's something important going on for her to actually get her butt up and clean. So if it's not an inspection, what is it, Foodie?
I didn't say I wasn't going home, Brooke. I'm just, right now I'm not at home. I like the dark. That's why. What? Babadook? Oh my god. Chantel, everything is going to be okay. Thank you, Chantel. Appreciate it. It doesn't work for camera. The food in Jamaica, yeah. Paranormal beesativity. I like that. Non-tent. Oh my god, that's what I'm queen of, isn't it? Non-tent. Queen of non-tent. Yay. Wagwan.
Yeah, like the past year of her constant live streaming has been nothing but non-tent. Not content, non-tent. It's all it is non-tent. There's nothing there. And that's why every single time the reactors sit down to react to her, they got their work cut out for them. They got to take this garbage non-tent and make it into something.
You live in Jamaica, Polybug? No, Rachel. Leave for periods of time. What? No, I haven't heard from Nick. And I'm blocking. I know you can't see me.
So somebody in the chat just sent a super chat saying, when are you going to be done with Natter for good? The answer, she's not going to tell you, but I will. And you don't have to send me a super chat for me to let you know. The answer is never. She's never going to be done with him, ever. So all you people that are subbed to Chantal's channel, all of you people that might be VIBs watching my video, maybe hate watching, the answer is never. She's never going to be done with him. She's had him around for months. He supplies the chemicals. He's got the D. He gives her attention. She's never going to give him up. If he wants to leave, all she's going to do is offer him more money or whatever he wants to stay just a little bit longer. But he's never going to be done, ever. Never. So anybody over there waiting around, holding on to some hope that Natter's going to disappear, that Chantal's going to get a few extra brain cells and snap out of it and get rid of him, you're going to be waiting a long, 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 long time. He's here to stay. I hate to say it. I really do hate to say it, but he's here to stay. Chantal's got her hooks in him and she ain't letting him go. Because if Natter weren't there to give her attention, who would be there? She likes that attention. She likes saying, I got a man, or look, I got a companion. She ain't giving that up. She makes him into content. If she created a second channel so that he can do videos, do you honestly think she's going to give him up if she went that far for him? No. No, she's not.
Hey, I'm answering questions. This is some like, what?
I'm just reading the comments, sorry. Some are really good.
Don't be afraid of the fruit flies. I'm not afraid of them. They scare me. Chance Juicy there. It's been longer than 3 months. You're a queen, babe, and don't forget it. Thank you, Chance Juicy, Chera. Babies! I'm not putting the light on. I'll go and I want to have a hot shower so bad.
So go home and get one. You need one.
I need to do laundry and stuff, so. A pre-soak, then hot shower, then double rinse. People check. Can't go up close. You want to see? I'm not cold because I'm in the car.
Darth Cater says, I get my period every 2 weeks and she still cycles more than I do. That's funny.
You get your period every 2 weeks? Take us home. Riley. You know? Morning.
You know, I hate when she live streams and she starts out the live stream and she's got a lot of things to say and then she just runs out of steam like right in the middle of the stream. And instead of just doing the sensible thing and cutting off the camera and saying, that's it, that's all for today, or that's it for the next hour, and letting it go, she just keeps on going. So this 36-minute stream could actually be like 20 minutes and that would have been fine because you can just tell she's like running out of things to say.
That's the truth of the matter. It's just where I really, really, really want to be right now, okay? reasons. I was miserable.
There's a lot of people in her VIB chat that are saying, this is sad, this is pathetic. Don't expect anyone to feel sorry for you when you're crying about Natter and this, that, and the other thing. If you're a VIB, just something to think about. Chantal doesn't care about y'all. She cares about the money you give her. She doesn't care if you get mad at her. She's not concerned if maybe some of you decide you want to quit, because she knows there'll always be new people to come up right behind you and take your place. She's not concerned about your feelings. She's not concerned about your advice. She's not concerned about any life help you might want to give her. All she cares about is there's a great number of you to give her money. You're nothing but dollar bills to her. She doesn't even have good respect for you enough to treat you well and give you edited content like you deserve. She'll run over to Natter's and do an edited video for him, but when's the last time you guys have seen an edited video? Can anybody answer that question? Yeah, you don't remember, do you? Because it hasn't happened in so long. So all of you over there giving her money, giving her super chats, paying your VIB memberships for what? Just to talk to her. Just to talk to her. And basically tear your hair out because of this flip-flopping that she does. She talks in circles. She lives in circles. She doesn't try to break through the circle and do something with her life. This is what you're paying for. This is the content right here. This is all you get from Chantal, and all you'll ever get is the whole circle thing.
Well, just somebody. The car disappeared, I swear. There's like nobody. It was coming towards me. Like whenever I get really I don't know, sometimes I haven't gone for a drive in the country for a long time. So I thought, I'm gonna get a soda and just go.
So Brooke says, Natter isn't right for you. He doesn't want you there. He gave off that vibe last night. Wake up. He just wants your money. Yeah, I was watching that live they did together, and I wasn't even in the room, and I was embarrassed for Chantal. It was so cringe. He so did not want her there. He was so done with her. So done. And she just kept going. He was putting off that vibe of girl, bye, and she just wasn't picking it up, or she was ignoring it. I mean, literally in the live stream, her body language was she kept looking over at him, looking for approval and trying to get him engaged with the audience in the live stream. And he was just on his phone, literally putting his back to her, facing away from her, not talking to her if he can get away with it. It was so, I was so embarrassed for her. I really was. It's just like, girl, he's just not that into you. I'm not even in the room and I could see it. I don't know how you can't.
No argument or anything. Once you love yourself and you're honest with yourself, everything will begin to fall into place. Yeah. I think somebody cleaved. A car disappeared, yeah. You know what you want.
So Gingerbread Love says, I'm starting to think they're perfect for one another. You know what? They really are. Chantal and Natter are both perfect for each other. They are a perfect match to one another. They're both rotten people. They are self-absorbed, narcissistic, self-important, egomaniacs, filthy, disgusting, selfish. All they care about is themselves. She has met her perfect match. Given her personality and the way she treats people, she's met her perfect match. The only difference between Chantal and Natter is that she's a female and he's a male, and he's actually a little bit of a bigger player than she is. She wants to be over there thinking she's big and bad and that she can play everybody, manipulate everybody. And she met somebody who is exactly her match that knows how to play her. So the player is actually getting played, but she don't care. She's getting what she wants out of it. And Chantal has convinced herself that she can actually buy love. You can't buy love, not real love. Real love is something that comes with time, it comes with connection, real feelings. The only real feeling that Natter has for Chantal is just loathing. He hates her. And if he can get away with taking her money and not dealing with her, he'd do that. But he has to deal with her. That's the arrangement. That's what he set himself up for. So I don't feel bad for Natter. I really don't. Because he can go out and get a regular job or make his own money. He could do that. He was living okay before he met her. He was, supplying his own means. It's just that he met her and she had all that money and he was looking at things going, why work harder when I can work smarter? So to go into a 9 to 5 job, putting 40 hours a week in, I just got to work this one person and get money out of him. And all I got to do to her is tell her that I love her and that I care about her. And she melts like a candle and gives me whatever I want. So he entered in the arrangement. He knew what he'd have to deal with, and he deals with it. If he really, really hated her, though, he'd change that situation. But obviously, with all the hate that he feels for her, it's not enough to make him change things, or else he would.
Maybe, Abby. Maybe it's like an escape when I go there. You know?
What are you escaping from, though? What are you escaping from? What is so horrible at your house that you got to escape from it? If you cleaned your house, you'd have a nice house, really nice. And what's so awful at your house, Chantal? You have a roommate that basically stays out of your way. He stays in his room all the time. And you got your cat. So what's so horrible about your life that you got to escape from? You got to run to somebody else's house. It doesn't make sense. You live in a nice townhouse with all the fixings, and you'd rather be at a trap house that's really, really rough and really disgusting. And you'd rather spend your time around somebody who treats you like crap. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Probably always was. So. Anyway. Oh. Wouldn't you just like, especially when the weather's nice, just leaning back and just having a nap in the
This is something that drives me up the wall. So somebody in our chat is saying, why do you want him when he said he would never be in a relationship with you again? Newsflash for all the VIPs. He was never in a relationship with her, ever. Never. He never committed to her. He never said, I'll be your husband or I'll be your boyfriend, I'll be your significant other. He was never in a relationship with her. The only relationship they've ever had is a financial relationship. Money. It's never been about feelings. He's never had feelings for Chantal. There's never been any discussion of, I'm your partner, so let's plan a life together and live together and be a team together. There's never been that talk. I don't know why all you stupid VIBs keep bringing up the word relationship. The only person that's been saying that word is her. He doesn't have a relationship with her. He's got a financial arrangement. She rents him by the month. She makes monthly payments on him. But she's not even renting to own. She just rents his time and companionship. And she pays him to basically be content for her channel, to be a talking point for her channel. But there's no freaking relationship. So please stop using that word. Please, over there, can you? Thanks. There's no relationship. They're not in love. He doesn't love her. All you VIBs can see that. He does not love her. He didn't love her then. He doesn't love her now. And he won't love her in the future. He's just around for what he can get out of her and what she'll provide. That's it.
Alright, guys. I don't really have much else to say. I guess I know you don't like it when I go live from there, so I will.
Little something I just want to throw in real quick. A lot of people, when they say the word love, when they say I love you, some people who are not in a good headspace, some people when they are emotionally, mentally broken, when they've been broken down, when they aren't standing on their own 2 feet, when they say the words I love you, what they actually mean is I need you. And if you're in a relationship, if you're looking at somebody and if you need them more than you love them, if you're with somebody and you need them to be around because without them there, you would fall apart, you would fall down, you wouldn't know what to do, you wouldn't know who to be, that's a bad place to be in. You should never need someone like that. You should just love them. Love is something that two people can share. But if you enter in a relationship and you're basically entering into it with the attitude of, I'm a broken person, I don't have any inner strength, I'm not mentally strong, I need you to fix me, uh, I'm relying on you to fix me, you're already putting a bunch of baggage on somebody else's shoulders and making things not fun for them. It's not fair. Chantal, when she says the words I love you, what she actually means is I need you because she doesn't have any inner strength. She doesn't know how to be on her own and love herself and take care of herself. And that's why she's always looking for a partner. It's not about love, it's about need. She needs someone to be around to kind of just be there for her because she doesn't know how to be there for herself.
Can go live tomorrow morning, like when I get home. All that. Mm. Sneak out for some McDonald's. Oh my god. Oh, Emery, sweet. Thanks. Alright, guys. I guess I'll see you tomorrow morning. I will get back to content. Don't worry. I'm just going through a really fucked up time right now, you know?
You know what, Chantal? Shut up. Just shut up. Please shut up. I'm so tired of hearing that from you. Oh, I'm going to get back to edited content. I'm just going through a really hard time right now. My head's not in the right space. I'm so tired of hearing you say that. Just shut up. On behalf of all the reactors that have to spend hours and hours watching your garbage content, editing it down, making something out of nothing, that literally we spend hours working on your stuff just to make it interesting, shut up. If you got time to sit there and do a 6 to 8 hour live stream, you can sit down and make a 15-minute video every once in a while and give us a break. Seriously, we want one. We want a vacation. We need a vacation because you'll live stream all freaking day long. It's too much. You're wearing everybody out. You're wearing out your VIPs. You're wearing out your members. You're wearing out the reactors. I remember the good old days when you used to do like an edited video. You could get in and out, react to it, and go on about your business. Now, all you do is live stream for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and it's ridiculous. Stop it. Make an edited video once in a while. Here's the bonus. If you went back to edited videos, number one, you wouldn't have to get aggravated with people making comments in the chat because there'd be no chat. Two, you could actually get stuff done around your house and actually have a life outside of the live streaming all the time. I mean, it would be a win-win for you and for us. But I'm so tired of hearing you say, oh, I'll go back to edited videos and I'm just going through a hard time. There's no hard time in your life. And if there is a hard time, it's one of your own making. There's nothing about your life that's hard. And if your life is hard, it's because you made it that way. But you can fix that if you want to. But the thing is, you're so lazy, you won't. You want to sit on live stream, get the membership signups, get the super chats. That's why you won't do edited videos, because if you do edited videos, you won't get those things. It's about money. Proof of that was the other night when you were doing your live stream and you were showing off your green, and in the middle of your live stream, YouTube demonetized the live stream. They age restricted it because you were so stupid. You showed your green on camera and you got caught. And as soon as you heard that people couldn't send super chats, you stopped the stream. You stopped it. So as long as you're able to make money, you'll live stream all day long. But the moment you can't, well, then you don't do it.
It's just hard for me to focus on anything else. I'm just so self-absorbed. I go to sleep. Why is there? I can't. Oh, Jay, I don't remember you saying anything mean. I know I'm frustrating, so I'm a frustrating person. I guess I'm gonna frustrating, so I'm a frustrating person.
So Curly Juarez says, be upset at yourself. You're the one pushing yourself on him, Chantal. He's interested in someone else. Ask where he wants to travel next time you see. You know what, Curly? She does push herself on Natter, but Natter is a grown man. If he did not want to see Chantal, if he was done with her, he could easily say no. I mean, they live in separate places. All he has to do is just shut off his phone, or, like block her number and be done with her. Well, that'll never happen because he's making too much money talking to her. So it's not just about Chantal, going all fatal attraction on him and not leaving him alone. I mean, she kind of does, but at the same time, Natter is a grown man, and if he's putting up with things, it's because he wants to. He's getting something out of it.
I guess I'm gonna. I'm gone, so I'll go live tomorrow morning when I get home. I just want to go and just.
Oh, that's interesting. Did you guys just catch that? She said, I'll go live tomorrow morning when I get home. So that means she's going right back over to Natter's. So what was this being in the woods forest thing all about? Sitting in the middle of the woods, talking to people in the dark. What was that about? Was her basically sneaking off from Natter's and getting her fast food fix away from him? Or maybe they had a fight, or maybe he was just sick of her and told her, hey, I need some alone time, get away from me for about an hour or two, because she's not going home where she should be going because she's got to clean the house. She's just basically, I guess, waiting for him to call, or waiting for some appropriate time to pass by before she goes back. But she's going right back. She's over there talking about, I need a shower, I need to go home. We're in the same dirty clothes she's had on for 2 days. And she's not going home to take a shower and change, or even just to go home and get some fresh clothes and go back over there. She's going right back over there in them dirty, stinky clothes. Disgusting.
Just be loved. Or fake loved if you think that is fake love. I want to be fake loved then. I don't know. I just don't want to. I just want to, you know. So, uh, no, KB, I bug him to do it. So.
You know, I remember one of the live streams that I saw of Chantal, where she spent the night. They were partying, doing chemicals, and then they were fine. And then the very next day, she live streamed again from his house. And I do remember in the live stream, you could just tell he was over Chantal being there, to the point where he was on camera with her and he looked at her and said, "You haven't gone home yet?" Basically telling her to get the F out, you know, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened this time. You know, like she went over there, did the chemicals. As long as he was high, he was fine with her, he could tolerate her. But the next day crashed from all those chemicals, that changes everything. So he's probably crashing right now and irritable and told her to get away from him. And so she's giving him a bit of a break, but she's going to go right back to his house. She's just not even picking up on the fact that he just wants to be away from her.
Me? Isn't it boring when I go clean and you're just standing there? I mean, just sitting there, or do you guys keep each other occupied?
Yeah, that's something that people are bringing up in the chat, and I find it interesting too. We've seen many different shots of Chantal's house and how filthy it is, but one thing we've never seen is the litter boxes. They never show the litter boxes, how clean or dirty they are. You guys notice that? They always avoid showing those. And why would they avoid showing them unless they were really, really dirty? Maybe it's because if the litter boxes were shown on camera and they were extremely filthy, dirty, everybody would light into her, because that would show just how little care she's giving her pets. Not that we can't see it. I mean, you can look at BBJ and Sam and tell they've not been brushed in God knows how long. We've seen the matted fur. BBJ's looking very thin these days, like something's wrong with her or she's not being fed right. But purposely not showing the litter boxes, because the moment that happens, ooh, all the pet owners would light into her like nobody's business.
I keep your litter in a different room.
I find it interesting that Chantal has shown us her bedroom with like 4 feet of garbage all over that floor. She's shown us her bedroom with ketchup bottles and old food in drawers and underneath her desk. That doesn't embarrass her. That doesn't bother her at all. And she's shown us her nasty, disgusting fridge with the moldy pot and rotting food. That doesn't bother her at all either. But for some reason, she's not showing off the litter boxes. So it makes me wonder how bad the litter boxes actually are. I mean, she's okay with regular garbage, but not showing those on camera, they must be pretty bad.
I don't know, chronic masturbator. Always online. I don't know. Stop making me laugh. Ah, no, I'm never eating lentils again. What? Oh, honeymoon phase. Maybe. Okay, guys. Um,
Okay, this live is pretty much done. You guys can see we're all the way at the end. So I'm done with this reaction video and I'm going to upload it and start on the other one. the one that I got to be very careful with the music playing. It's about an hour long. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this reaction video. And if you have, please subscribe and leave a like or a comment if you want. And thanks for watching. And I hope you have a great Sunday evening. So please take care and hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.